All right. What's up, Judy? And to all my good girlfriends, good boyfriends, and everybody in between, let's talk. So I didn't get a chance to see Tay Tay on, I call her that. I'm talking about Taylor Swift. Okay, keep up with me, girl. I didn't get to see her this morning on Good Morning America because I had quite a bit of things to do in the office. And here I am in the office. So that means I'm getting my dollars, making my coins, and I'm working. So she's announced that she's going to go back and record her first 5 albums, okay? Now, I know some of you thinking she being greedy, or you are being spectacle, or you're thinking most of you probably think she's being greedy or crazy. But look, it's like this. I say, Tay Tay, Miss Thing, do what you got to do, okay? Because Taylor Swift has taken a page out of the book of Prince, or the Bible of Prince, okay? And if you don't know about Prince's backstory, there was a time Prince had decided to no longer be called by his name. Because see, back in the day, many artists who came up through especially during the 70s, when the business was really booming and the contracts were hot, okay? A lot of people like Prince and Van Halen, who else? Quite a few people like that. And a lot of these people also worked for the same big major record company, which was Warner Brothers. These contracts that they had put together for them back in the day stated that their likeness, their image, their name, pretty much everything belonged to Warner Brothers, okay? Or belonged to that record company. And a lot of these contracts were really screwed up, all right? Now, a lot of you thinking, well, been following Taylor Swift in this whole thing, and a lot of you made jokes, but look, if you write your own music and you put thought and create, and put thought in the creative process, and you working hard, dog, that's your music. That's your music. That doesn't belong to anybody else. And nobody should have the right to your product. Now, I think it's great that, Taylor, you're going to do this, and because I think, and especially for you fans and you people who are really, mostly people who are really music lovers. See, I just jumped on, really listening to Taylor Swift since Red. So I guess I've been a fan for a while. I really like the pop music more than any of the country stuff. So I picked it up. I picked up listening to Taylor starting when Red came out. Now, I really haven't paid attention to the first 4 albums or 3 albums or whatever, all that stuff before. But I think this is a great thing because now she's able to go back, re-record these albums according to what she wanted the songs to sound like. Now, what Big Music Machine wanted the songs to sound like, not the way Scooter Braun wanted the songs to sound, the way Taylor wanted, okay? So now Taylor can go back and re-record the album. She can do it all acoustically. She can make it more pop sounding. She can make the songs according to what she wanted to do. And a lot of artists have done this. Prince has gone back, at one point he went back in and he re-recorded 1999. But he also did a lot of recording under, the name symbol he created. Okay, I know Salt and Pepper has done it. They have re-recorded some material, like Push It and a couple of other hit songs, because believe it or not, Salt and Pepper did write a lot of their own rhymes or own lyrics on these albums. Some artists have gone back and totally reworked their whole albums or re-recorded. So anytime that you've gone online and you've seen a song re-recorded, that's basically that artist has went in, re-recorded that song so they can make sure they finally get the money and that they own that. Okay, I wouldn't be surprised if we go back in and see Dr. Dre. Maybe try to redo some things. I'm not sure if I haven't kept up on it, but I know when he left, when Dr. Dre left Death Row Records, he basically left without his masters, okay? And I don't blame him, because if you're going to cut loose from a toxic situation, it's best to leave everything. Now, Tina Turner, she's another example. Tina Turner and her sister Eileen Bullock both wrote a lot of songs. Believe it or not, a lot of you don't know this, but Tina Turner pretty much wrote quite a bit of music, if not wrote albums and albums worth of stuff. You can go back and look at old Ike and Tina Turner albums, or go online and go on Wikipedia and, and go back and look at the albums, or go on Discogs and look out. Tina Turner wrote a lot of music, and so did her sister, okay? I know there's one album where pretty much all of side A, every song is all, Tina wrote all the songs. But when she left, and in her divorce decree, she basically stated she didn't want anything. She didn't want no publishing. She didn't want her songs. She didn't want anything. She didn't have to be broke, okay? Basically, Tina left, and she just left with her name. Now, if Tina wanted to go back, yes, she probably could go back in and buy all that music, but it would probably cost her thousands and thousands and millions of dollars. But if Tina wanted to, she can go back and re-record all of those songs and own those songs, just like what Taylor's doing. So it's not a joke. It's not being greedy. I can understand, because if you made something and you worked hard, and like I said, there's a lot of it too. See, that's a lot of things. That's a lot to it that people aren't talking about. Maybe Taylor heard these songs according to what she wanted, okay? And maybe now she gets a chance to re-record these songs according to how she wants and how she heard these songs. Maybe they'll be hits. Maybe they'll be newer hits. Maybe they won't be. But at least she's able to sleep and have peace of mind that what she is doing is hers again, okay? And like I said, a lot of it too, if you're a musician, I'm not a musician, I'm a DJ, okay? I'm a retired DJ, but I understand that process, okay? And believe it or not, Taylor is not the only woman out there who's had to fight, and wanting to own, you have other artists like Anna DeFranco. If you don't know who she is, look her up. She's one of those women back in the 90s and early 2000s who fought hard and was very independent. She could have been huge, okay? But she chose to be independent. And, she actually did a song with Prince, but a lot of the women who are musicians, a lot of lesbians, they love Anna DeFranco's music. And she's just that kind of person. She makes great music. She is very independent, and she's still out there. You also had people like Tina Marie. Tina Marie did a song called Square Biz. She Love a Girl. I mean, Tina Marie is that's an interesting story too, because Tina Marie left Motown, and when she left Motown, she basically sued them over a lot of stuff that was in her contract. So now the way that the courts handle a lot of things when it comes to musicians' rights, their contracts, a lot of it had to do with Tina Marie fighting Motown Records, okay? So you musicians and people like Taylor, they owe a lot to people like Tina Marie and Prince and everything. And trust me, Taylor is smart. Taylor is smart, so I'm sure she knows all about this. Honey, I know you know all about this, because if you didn't, you wouldn't be fighting as hard. You wouldn't be standing up to the industry. You wouldn't, you're not a little girl, and you haven't been a little girl in so long. Okay, so I understand why you're doing what you're doing, because nobody should be able to control you or judge you but God and yourself. And if your family is behind you, I say fight on, sister, fight on, okay? I'm interested in, I'm going to have a review. I don't know if I'm going to stay up at midnight tonight. I don't think I could do that, child. Yeah, know I'm old. I'm 47 years old. I ain't got time to be sitting up all night unless I'm half drunk and I'm partying. But I do plan to sit up, and I plan to, just like I have Reputation and I have 1989, I have Red. Was there an album? I seem like I'm missing an album somewhere, maybe. Just like I have those, I'll have Lover Tomorrow. Well, I'm going to get the vinyl when it comes out because I really want, the vinyl. Since I've started on vinyl with her, the only one I don't have on vinyl is Red. And if Red is available on vinyl, somebody let me know. But anyway, so like I was saying, it's not about being greedy. It's not about trying to run the world. It's not about, trying to make herself more. What it is about her having a peace of mind and owning her stuff. That's her babies. Those are her songs. She gave birth to those songs. She came up with those songs. Now, I think that what she might not do is the songs that were written by other writers, that they probably forced on her and say, oh, Taylor, we want you to record this by such and such person because, I don't think those songs will be included, okay? But I do believe what she will do is each album and all the songs on each album that she wrote, they will be on that album. Those albums will be recreated. They will be recut, whatever. She'll have different versions and all that good stuff. It's going to be interesting. I look forward to it. And I will buy those albums, Taylor, when they come out because I'm interested, like I said, to hear your vision of those songs because I know that's what a lot of it is. A lot of it probably is what you wanted to do. And now you're getting a chance to record these songs your way, how you want them to sound. So it's going to be interesting. And I'm sure a lot of it will be acoustic. Maybe some of it will be more pop sounding. So you know what? I say, despite what you think about her, how you feel about her, if you're a fan or not, I'm a fan. No matter what, that you should support, okay? Because she's trying to prove herself. And if you don't want to support her, hey, that's you, okay? That's you and your tea. Whatever your tea is, that's you. But, like I said, I'm going to do a review of Lover tomorrow. And I look forward to it because right now I love the singles that are out. The first two singles, at least. I love those songs, so I'm looking forward to the album and seeing what she's going to give me because she always gives me grown woman teas. I mean, the last two albums I really love. So until tomorrow when the album come out, put that in your tea mug, sip on it, and support. All right, baby. Tell your mama I said, hey.